Great price. That is exactly what we're doing at this moment on QVC. Yes, under $30 for all of this, done in a sweet package, and I'll show you the way these come in this one box. So sleeves pull out, ready to give, you better believe it. A nice sampler of their award-winning hand creams. If you'd like to have this on Easy Pay, think about using your Q card, because today everything's on 5 easy payments. New today. So of the 5 collections in the show, 4 are brand new. This is one of those. And I just can't get over, quite honestly, Ashley, to be able to get 10 and to try all of these different formulas and scents with one gift.
We have never done a collection quite like this for QVC, and I love that it's packaged so that you can gift as we can make it 1 gift, 2 gifts, or 10 gifts, however you choose, or some for yourself. But also I love that you get 2 of your best-selling shea butter hand creams and 2 of the lavender, and the rest is this scent journey through Provence. You are getting different textures, different formulas. This is your 20% shea butter hand cream. You have your rose, which is that pure rose absolute. It doesn't smell like an old school, overly fragrant rose. It is the true scent of a bouquet of roses.
It's walking through Mima's garden.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then you have your cherry blossom. This is near and dear to my heart. I wore cherry blossom on my wedding day. It is so breezy and light. This is like the epitome of spring. This is your Pivoine Flora, which is peony flower. This is so neat. There are not many peony. You have a lot of synthetic peonies in the fragrance world. We are one of the only brands I know of that uses a real peony extract, which is softening for your skin, and it also has this green, fresh, slightly floral scent, which is so wonderful. You have your lavender. Throw open those shutters. You are in Provence. You have the rolling fields of aromatic, fine lavender. Absolutely gorgeous, but also relaxing and soothing. And then you have another shea butter hand cream. You have a shea rose. So this is 20% shea with rose. You have your almond, which is that delicious toasted almond scent. You have your verbena, which is like almost a mattifying, cooling gel. So save this one for summer if you're keeping it for yourself. It is so nice to moisturize and mattify your hands and have that amazing crisp verbena citrusy scent. And then one more lavender, because we love it so, so, so much. But the story really here is all about the taking that scent journey and the amazing ways that you can share this with so many of your friends and family. This is every single year. This is the gift where I love to give all of these little guys to friends and to family, because it's so easy to add to the dinner table, tie around the napkin, tie around a bottle of wine, tie around a gift card. It's just something that is that little touch that is so giving a little bit of luxury to everybody.
I wanted you to see how it comes boxed. So I think for me, it makes a lot of sense to break it apart since you're getting 10 of these. But for my mom, who's a nurse, and I think about the wear and tear on her hands, just washing constantly over the years, to be able to give her an entire suite of hand cream, that she's got 10 total. But remember, how do I say this? Each sleeve includes the shea butter and the lavender, and then it goes off from there. Does that make sense? So that you're getting a nice selection of the originals, the tried and true, the what everybody comes to L'Occitane for. And then maybe some of the others that you don't see so often, but this is how it looks. So think about gifting it. It is new today, available on Easy Pay if you're using your Q card for around $6, otherwise $29.96. Item number A302084. You mentioned this phrase, a scent journey, and I see you kind of mapping it out on your hand right now.
It is. It's a scent and a texture journey. So I've put three different textures here. So you have from richest to lightest. So richest being the 20% shea butter. I have the lavender in the middle, and then I have my verbena here on the side. And I just want you to see, because you might want to know which one you want to keep for yourself. Or this 20% shea butter is your heavy duty hand cream. This is going to nourish even the driest of dry hands. This is for the nurse in your life. This is for the gardener. This is for that hand cream that really is for anybody. This is just that best-selling, everybody loves it, perfect hand cream. Then you have the lavender, which is a little bit of a lighter texture, so you can see it's more of a gel, and that's great to massage into your hands. It still has shea butter, but it has a little bit more of a light texture. I love to massage this in because it releases that aroma of lavender that just feels like you're walking through the fields of Provence. And then at the last side you have your verbena, and that is like a mattifying gel that cools your hands, it mattifies your hands, it still moisturizes your hands, believe it or not, and the scent of it is this citrusy, crisp, invigorating scent that just wakes you up and makes you feel invigorated and ready for the day.
You could, by the way, if you're gifting it, as I was showing you here, but we have them kind of open here, but they do come closed, so if you wanted to gift an entire sleeve, then this is what that would look like, either here or done in that beautiful navy packaging. So I just want you to understand all of the options here, but what Ashley was saying about even if you start to look at this as 10 gifts, there are so many people that you wonder if, you know, if a gift is appropriate. I don't know them that well, but I want them to know that I'm thinking about them at the holidays and that I wish them well. And so you might give them a card, but you still want a little something to add to it. Here's that little something, because the cost per piece here ends up being around $3, when at retail, each of their hand creams in this size would be $3.60. So it's nice that we can save you a bit of money, that we can sort of conveniently bundle 10 hand creams in one sampler collection for under $30. That was one of the staggering parts about it to me, was to think about getting so much of this brand, this elite, prestigious brand for this price. That's pretty cool.
Yes, and it's a great way of, if you're wanting to try each one, it's a great way of discovering each and every scent from L'Occitane. This is like a journey in the south of France. All of our products come from the south of France. We have one factory where everything is made, but we also work with local farmers throughout Provence, and we source the very best ingredients that are then distilled into essential oils and absolutes that give you these incredible these scents that just capture the pure notes of the ingredients and really represent the scents and the emotions of the land of Provence. And I think you really get that full journey here. And I have my almond here.
I think lavender is one of the best examples of what you were just saying, because many of us have smelled lavender, scented something, and you think that that's all there is to it until you try it this way and you realize the difference in those others that are like based in science. They're not authentic. This is the real deal.
It is. It's actually fine lavender, which is very special and unique to Provence. Our lavender is certified by the French government as the very best. It grows 800 meters above sea level. The sun exposure is incredible at that level, and the lavender just soaks up those incredible sun rays and creates these beautiful purple flowers that are just in rows and rows of, they call it blue gold of Provence. And it just fills the air during harvest season in August. You walk through Provence and the smell of lavender is wafting through the air, and it just is such an incredible aromatic. It's not like those floral, kind of flowery lavenders that you might find at the drugstore. This is one that actually men and women love. My husband loves to use lavender because it's got this really clean, fresh scent.
And I think to use it at bedtime, it's so nice, or with your kids when their skin starts to dry out, that there's just something about it that helps you relax. Forget about whatever it was that was stressing you out. Each one of these sleeves will include a lavender, and then each one will also include the Shea hand cream. So those are the two consistent pieces between each of the sleeves. And then as we go and we complete our journey, Ashley, let's talk about some of the other pieces that are in that other half of the collection.
Absolutely.
That we haven't touched on yet.
Sure. So I have our shea butter rose here. So this is also 20% shea butter. So this has that amazing rich formula of shea, but it also has the rose absolute. So I love this for if you're somebody who wants that heavy duty hand cream, but you also want a little bit of scent. This one's so lovely. It's so rich, but again, has that property of shea butter where it just melts into your hands. And we use roses that come from, we use 4 different types of roses from Provence and the Mediterranean region. And it really gives you this, it's like this bouquet of roses. It's sort of soft and it's kind of petally, but it doesn't feel cloying like sometimes roses. This is really like a light, fresh, breezy rose. And I just love the way this.
It's authentic. I don't know how else to describe it. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel I don't know, it doesn't feel tired. You know what I mean? They're just, it's hard to get it right, but I think you get the fragrances right, but then the formulas are also right on for what our skin needs at different times of the year. As we're going into the fall and winter, what my skin needs might be different than what, I'm dealing with in the spring and summer.
Yeah.
There's something here regardless.
And that's what L'Occitane is really about. It's about using ingredients that are naturally good for your skin and that give you these incredible textures that are just a pleasure to use. And that's why people fall in love with these hand creams. Everybody loves hand cream, but once they've tried a L'Occitane hand cream, they're like, I can't go back to anything else because I want something that gives my hands relief, that gives me ultimate moisture, but also has this scent and this texture that just feels good. I mean, even with our richest hand cream, the 20% shea butter hand cream, you put it on, apply it, a little goes a long way. You could even swipe on your iPhone. It's not greasy at all, so it just makes your skin feel soft, but without leaving behind residue everywhere you are.
Your skin is going to feel so soft that you just want to touch your own skin, or when somebody else, because you think about that when you shake somebody's hand and you're like, oh my gosh, my hands are so rough. Not when you use these products. What you're receiving here, it's our most affordable item of the show. 10 of their hand creams for less than $30. Come in gift boxed so that you can maybe gift 5 to one person, 5 to another, gift all 10, or just pop each hand cream out of its home in these sleeves and then add them to the stockings and the greeting cards. I like the idea of having guests over and putting these on a pillow to sort of say, welcome, we're glad you're here. Take care of yourself while you're visiting.
My mom does the cutest thing every year. She always gives these to the ladies in her book club because she can kind of pick and choose, and she says, okay, well, I know who really needs a little break and maybe has been stressed out. I'm going to give them lavender, and I know who loves their light florals, and I'm going to give them a cherry blossom because they're such a feminine, beautiful woman, or shea butter for a nurse, and really make it personalized, but in a simple way that's easy for her to do and very affordable as well.
So this is how it'll come to you in this bright yellow box, which we know from L'Occitane. We love this color. But then you can pull out, and so each sleeve has its own cover, so it doesn't have to be the way you saw it there in front of our display, but there's one sleeve, and then I'll pull out the other. So really nice packaging here. It's an impressive gift for under $30. 800 of these picked up just since our visit began. Please let us know if you would like to have this set of 10 hand creams from L'Occitane under $30. The item number is A302084. We are dedicating this day to what we call a cozy retreat on QVC. So if we were going to bring you a today's special value that could sort of live up to that name, what would it be? Well, Kathy Pedrayas is standing by with that. Hey, Kath.
Hey, Mary. I was thinking about those lotions that you just had on and how important they are for winter to keep your hands moisturized. And the one thing that really bothers me about cold weather is hopping into bed and having cold toes because the sheets are too cold. What we are bringing you today are Polar Fleece sheets, which is going to fix that. No more cold spots. You get in bed and it's just so cozy. And we have all the sizes for under $40. It is the first Today's Special Value Malden Mills TSV we've had of the year, and we haven't seen Polar Fleece sheets as a Today's Special Value in 2 years. Under $40, that is coming up at the top of the hour.
Thank you, Kathy. So we've still got almost 20 minutes left to spend together. Yay. This is Ashley Naden. Hello. She is with L'Occitane, and she knows this line